Today's video is going to be about the heavyweight division, also known as the obese and overweight division. And I want to give a shout out to 78 Sports TV because he had mentioned something and he touched on this matter in a previous video, and his comment was that he had no respect for fat heavyweights. Now when he said that, it really stuck with me, and it pretty much gave me the idea to make this video. So let me go ahead and give a shout out to 78 Sports TV. Great channel, go ahead and check them out here on the YTBC. Now I'm gonna go ahead and take it back to the 60s, and we're gonna look at the top 10 heavyweights at that time in order to determine if there is any differences between heavyweights of today and the heavyweights of the 60s. So I'm going to go ahead and start off with Muhammad Ali, 6'3", 211 pounds. Sonny Liston, 6'2", 218 pounds. Joe Frazier, 5'11", 204 pounds. Ernie Terrell, 6'6", 215 pounds. Floyd Patterson, 6'1", 190 pounds. Zora Foley, 6'1", 203 pounds. Eddie Mackin, 6 feet, 196 pounds. Jimmy Ellis, 6'1", 196 pounds. Jerry Quarry, 6'1", 196 pounds. Oscar Bonavina, 6 feet, 205 pounds. Now let's go ahead and look at the heavyweights of today, starting with the champion and following up with the 10 contenders. Vladimir Klitschko, 6'6", 243 pounds. Kubrat Pulev, 6'4", 247 pounds. Alexander Povetkin, 6'2", 228 pounds. Bermane Stiverne, 6'2", 248 pounds. Chris Arreola, 6'4", 241 pounds. Deontay Wilder, 6'7", 215 pounds. Tyson Fury, 6'9", 257 pounds. Thomas Adamek, 6'2", 218 pounds. Brian Jennings, 6'2", 227 pounds. Mike Perez, 6'1", 231 pounds. Vyacheslav Glazkov, 6'3", 225 pounds. So as you can see, there is a huge difference between the heavyweights of today and the heavyweights of the 60s. Now the heaviest fighter in the heavyweight division within the top 10 is Tyson Fury at 257 pounds. And back in the 60s, the heaviest fighter in the heavyweight division within the top 10 was Sonny Liston at 218 pounds. Now the lightest fighter in the heavyweight division within the top 10 today is Deontay Wilder at 215 pounds. Only 3 pounds under Sonny Liston. Now, I went ahead and dug a little deeper within the heavyweight division of the 60s, and I wanted to see if I can find, any fighters that weighed the same or came close to weighing what the heavyweights within the top 10 weigh today. Now, I'm actually going to go ahead and list off the ranked heavyweights 11 through 20 to see if we can find anybody that came close to or weighed the same like the top 10 heavyweights do today. Cleveland Williams, 6'3", 215. Henry Cooper, 6 feet, 186. Leotis Martin, 6 feet, 199. Carl Mindenberger, 6 feet, 195. Doug Jones, 6 feet, 188. George Chuvalo, 6 feet, 216. Thad Spencer, 5'11", 193. Ingemar Johansson, 6 feet, 194. Buster Mathis, 6'3", 243. Amos Lincoln, 6'2", 204. So we were finally able to find one fighter in the heavyweight division within the top 20 back in the 60s that weighed close to or about on average of what today's heavyweights weigh, and that was Buster Mathis at 243 pounds. And he was considered to be a heavyweight with weight problems. You see, back then, when a fighter looked like that in the heavyweight division, they called them overweight and out of shape. Today we just call them heavyweights. So the lower standards, the acceptance of all this BS that we get from the sport of boxing, the politics, everything that's hurting the sport needs to stop. Also, the addition of all these extra divisions, you know, these super this and junior that and light this and cruiserweights, and having weigh-ins the day before instead of day of. You know, you got fighters fighting 2 divisions lighter than where they should be at. You know, it's just a mess. So you know, I hope you guys, you know, learned a little something today, and consider, you know, that, you know, it's not about, you know, today's heavyweights and today's athletes just they're more advanced and they're bigger and strong. Man, we're the same. We're the same. We haven't changed. Only our standards have changed, and they've changed for worse. So I want to thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe and check out my other videos. And until next time, see you later.